Hey, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video, and this time, in this opportunity, I'll show you how I took this trade here today on Nasdaq. I kind of wanted to go buying today. My bias was bullish today, and actually since yesterday in the afternoon, after this strong push that happened today. The expectations for me was actually this. I'm actually going to show you right here on the VIP. This is the VIP group. I was able actually to make about almost $2,000 today on this trade. But let me just show you from yesterday right here. Hold on. So last night, this was actually yesterday at around 5:05 p.m. right? So we had this strong move right there, and you see, since yesterday I was already marking up my formation. I had already this formation. I was expecting price to come to this breaker block right here. We had another little sell side right here, market structure shift. We do have a big imbalance, right? This was on the 15-minute. This was on the 15-minute time frame. So look at what happened. So overnight, prices started pulling back, right? Now, let me mark up here again the zone that I was watching. So I had this fair value gap right here. I also had marked up this breaker block right here. And all I'm doing now, by the time I wake up, I'm just waiting for New York Stock Exchange to open, of course, in the New York session. So New York sessions here in my country opens at 8 a.m. in the morning. So I'm waiting. I want to see what the price is going to tell me, right? My bias today is bullish. Like, I want to go buying. I don't care whatever scenario shows up. If it shows me a sell scenario, I am not going to be taking it. Okay. I was telling that to the team. I am actually waiting for a buy opportunity. At this point, I don't know where market is going to go. All I know is, okay, we have this sell side liquidity right here being formed. This is London session as well. We also have another sell side liquidity here. Let me put this thing here so we can see the lines. All right. So, and of course, all the way to the top, I would like, this is sort of a channel, also looks like a flag, right? Bullish flag. But anyways, I wanted to see this high being swept. Like today, I wanted to see some sort of liquidity being taken to the downside, reacting to the breaker block and the fair value gap right here. So I can go buying all the way, at least to this high, at least. So I'm waiting right there. We had news today. We actually had news today. Market did push really hard. You're going to see here what happened. We actually had news. Look at that. So this is news 8:30 in the morning. Now, this is what's happening. At the moment, price just went up, swept this buy-side liquidity right there, right? We still have more buy-side liquidity to be taken. I'm just thinking at this point that, okay, this is just one little one, and I want price to go lower and be looking for a buy opportunity somewhere there, right? So I'm seeing this thing, price sweeps that high, and look at the strong displacement right here. We actually have a market structure shift below this low right here, right? And I'm having a fair value gap right here. So, hey, I'm thinking at the same time, okay, well, this sell opportunity that is starting to show up is not looking that bad, but my higher time frame bias is bullish. So as I said, I don't care whatever setup is going to show me to sell. I don't want to go selling. I actually want to go buying, right? So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. Price sort of touches that fair value gap and it starts dropping. Boom. And look at that happen. What's happening right here? Prices start actually sweeping that low. I already know what it's doing. Jesus. Hold on. I already know what it's doing. It's touching already my fair value gap. It's touching my breaker block, right? and I want to go buying. I want to completely ignore this thing. I don't want to actually uh, be thinking about selling from this fair value gap right here, right? So I'm waiting. I want to see displacement. If I want to go buying, right? Let me move this thing again back up somewhere here. So if I want to go buying, I know price is taking sell side liquidity right here. If I want to go buying, I want to see displacement, right? Back up, probably at this point, maybe breaking this high, right? So I'm marking this structure up right here just to see if we are actually going to have some sort of buying pressure. So I'm waiting. Price breaks right there. Boom, look at that. Strong displacement to the upside. We do have market structure shift right there. And I'll show you what I was sending my students today. Right here. There was an opportunity also on US 30, but that would be maybe for another video. Right here, you see market actually starting to break to the upside. It started pushing up. Of course, it was going to this fair value gap. So if you're a beginner, probably you're going to be like, holy smokes, what should I do? Because I do have that sales buy side liquidity being taken. I have a fair value gap right here, market structure. So I should be looking for sales, right? But at the same time, I have now liquidity being taken to the downside. And now I'm seeing displacement to the upside. Like, holy shit, what direction should I take? You see? So understanding what was happening in higher time frame was key today. Okay? Was key because otherwise I would be trapped in this, if I would be looking for sales, let's say place a sell right here and stop loss here and take profit deeper, whatever, right? That doesn't look right. Because on higher time frame, as I mentioned, recently price swept. This was yesterday. Sell side liquidity. It did it one more time. Now we had a very strong displacement. So we already have a market structure shift yesterday after this huge push. Price is going into my zone. I don't want to look for sales. Yesterday, it's showing me already that the potential scenario for today. So you see what I mean? So I'm waiting at this point. That fair value gap, I'm hoping and I'm looking for this fair value gap to get rammed through. And I'm just waiting right there. And already market is showing me now I do have this fair value gap, right? I have this breaker block right here. Now I'm starting to get confluences to go by. You see, price is reacting nicely from from yesterday's breaker block. We do have sell side liquidity. We have market structure shift. I don't give a crap about this sale potential scenario right there. Now, all I'm waiting is for price to pull back. So I'm using the fib. I'm using the fib from that low to this high. And I want to get in at discount, right? So waiting for the price started pumping up way higher right there. So I'm like, okay, now we have that fair value gap is sort of in between into the premium and discount. Anyways, I was actually placing my buy somewhere here at that fair value gap. I didn't want it to miss that position, to be honest. I didn't want it to miss it. I'm waiting. Price starts pulling back. My target, I was actually using the manipulation move. This move right here, let me mark it up. This move is known as the manipulation move. Okay, let me hide this thing here and put it here so you can see. So this move is the one that caused the swept of this entire liquidity. This little support that was right here, boom, market swept that and then pushed up. So I'm going to measure my projection, okay, using standard deviation. So I'm going to go from this low to this high. That manipulation move right there, like that. I'm going to change to projections. Those who don't know what the settings are, I recommend you watching the playlist. I'm going to leave here at the top right corner so you can see what I did and what are the settings right there. I don't want to make this video too long. So this was sort of my first target right there. This buy side liquidity was the most important TP, okay? Most important. From there, normally, going on break even, taking partial profits, all right? But then I went on higher time frame and I was seeing the possibilities. I was just seeing the reaction right there. I was thinking, no, this thing is definitely going to go probably higher. So I was aiming this buy side, this as my last target right there, and I'm waiting for price to do its thing. Marking that as the last target. So I'm just waiting. Look at that. So the next candle, the next 1 hour candle just ran through. Let's go on 15-minute and 5-minute again. So you can see. So price pulled back. Price pulled back directly to my breaker block, to my fair value gap. You see, it reacted to this breaker block right here. Nice touch. Boom. And from there, skyrocket all the way to my TP. So it was a really nice breakdown. It was a really nice setup. And as I mentioned, my bias, even from yesterday in the afternoon, it was going to be bullish for today. So I was telling my students from very early, I was telling guys, I want to look for buys. I don't want to look for sales. So I'm waiting for manipulation to show up. Okay. So literally what happened, we see price was sort of choppy, right? Was consolidating, we can say right here. So um, we got accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? This scenario normally happens a lot during New York session, especially on Nasdaq and S&P 500. They happen like clockwork, and so is very very accurate, this type of entry model. So I hope it makes sense, guys. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in learning this, making it very simple, because it's not easy. Definitely, it's not easy to spot all this stuff. But once your eyes are seeing this thing, it goes a lot easier. You start understanding things a lot better, and manipulation, and getting all the confluences on point. So I hope it makes sense. Make sure to watch the playlist I have here on the top right corner based on ICT entry models. I do have a website where you can go ahead and check it out. I'm actually teaching. I'm a mentor. I actually uh, do my full daily breakdowns every single day. My students on the VIP group, I do have a course on SMC and ICT right now. I do have an SMC ebook if you're interested, and it's an entire bundle that I'm offering. It has a discount right now, so go ahead and watch it and let me know what you think. And I would appreciate if you give it a big thumbs up in this video. It motivates me to keep posting more content for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. You guys take it easy.